WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And today I am here with a very special guest. Anna Lloyd, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you, Sam?
I'm great. And today you are here to talk to us a little bit about the Akron housing market and what's kind of going on, and maybe when should people expect to buy a home?
Yeah, absolutely. There's been so many questions that we've received in the market because it's been such an interesting year.
Yeah.
And so I thought I would come on here and just share the questions we get asked all the time, because probably many of your viewers are asking the same questions about the housing market.
Or maybe even wondering questions specifically about your company and what you guys provide. So maybe go into a little bit about what people can expect, when to sell a home, when to buy a home. I know with what's going on now, it can be kind of up in the air.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. We get that all the time. If someone knows they need to move, they're often saying, well, don't I need to wait until spring? Well, not really. You know, if you need to move now, then now is actually really when you should probably be moving.
Right.
But what we tend to see from just a data perspective is home prices tend to be the highest typically in the spring market and in the fall market.
Wow.
That said, this year is a little interesting, where we had a very delayed spring market, largely because of an administration change and a real winter.
Right.
That pushed things a little later in the year, where we actually saw things pick up more so in May than earlier. And homes are actually closing sales price wise at an all-time high right now.
Oh, wow.
In the fall. Okay.
So you should be looking.
Yes.
To buy a home.
Yeah. If you're, especially if you have a home to sell, now could be an amazing time.
Right.
Because we're seeing on average home prices selling a little bit higher now than they did earlier this year. But that said, this entire year, if we just look at the whole average year to date compared to 2024, homes on average in Akron are selling 5% higher across the board than they did a year ago. So
wow.
Really good news for everyone on the selling front.
Right. And that, 5%, that's record breaking, especially right now.
Yes. Yeah. The homes in Akron, just to put that to a real number, an average price point in the Akron area is about $190,000 right now. Okay. So it was hanging out in like the 180 range about a year ago. And now we're up to about 190. And that factors in, of course, that Akron is a very diverse city when it comes to real estate types.
Right.
And I kind of took out, investor properties from those numbers and really just focused on the residential single family owner. But yes, we're creeping up to 200,000 average price point.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And as we're moving into the fall season, can people still expect that? Or maybe what might change as the season goes on?
Great question. So really the main difference with fall market versus spring market is that fall market is short.
Right.
It tends to start right after Labor Day. We get the kids all back into school. If people have kids, they get out of their summer, lull a little bit, and they start to refocus on housing, or they say, I'm ready to make my move now because the summer is over. So, but that window really starts in Labor Day, and it really is closing out by Thanksgiving. Sometimes even less time as the weather starts to change. So the window is a huge opportunity, but it's a short window, whereas spring market typically has started, Super Bowl Sunday through almost June. So it's just a longer time frame. So a lot to capitalize on right now, but very weather dependent, and probably not a whole lot of time left in that market to take advantage of it.
Right. And getting into a little bit more specifics, going on to houses that you sold, what about you guys kind of makes you a little bit better than the rest?
I would never use the word better, but I think what helps our team stand out, and for those of you who haven't heard of the Young Team, we're a team of 14 agents who work really throughout mainly Cuyahoga and Summit County, and we're growing a lot in this area.
Right. You are growing a lot.
Yeah.
You just opened a new store for you guys.
Yes.
And where is that located again?
Yes, great. We earlier this year, we opened an office right in downtown Akron. We're working out of the Bounce Innovation Hub, which has been amazing because so many of our clients already work there.
Right.
And it's just been this phenomenal community and a great location for us. So, and we're growing. We have more team members. So we needed needed just more space here, especially as we've served more and more families. But yes, we really have become so focused on the greater Akron area because many members of our team are from here.
Right.
Even if they don't live here anymore, there's a lot of our history is in Akron.
Right.
So we work here, and we actually just became the 9th ranked team, whole agent team in the entire MLS for families served in Summit County so far this year.
Oh my gosh.
So
that
lots
is so
of growth.
Amazing.
Yes.
And it's even better now that you guys have an office down in Akron. I'm sure that people around here will be able to see your guys' company more.
Yeah, that's our hope. We really care so much about this community, so it was important to us for people to know we're here. We're really here. We're not just up in Cleveland. We're growing here. We're hiring here. And our client base is just continuing to become very Summit County based, which is exciting. Yeah.
So maybe if someone ended up wandering into your guys' new office, what is something that they could expect from a company like you guys?
Absolutely. So we would love to have people wander into our office more and more. But really, when someone engages with us, we always sit down first and do what's called a consultation. We are not people who just kind of run around willy-nilly, opening a door, hoping someone will buy or sell a home with us. We are very strategic, and we always approach a home search or a home sale with what is that client's need? What is their goal, their timing, their budget, their expectations, so that we can enter that search so proactively. They are prepared so that when the right home comes along, if they're buying, they're ready to go. Or when they go to market, we are ready to get that home sold in a way that meets all of their goals, because not everybody's goals are the same.
Right.
A lot of people don't take the time to understand what all of those goals are.
Right.
So we really pride ourselves in the strategic consultation around a client's needs, because they end up so much happier at the end because they feel heard. You know?
And it is very specific. I mean, we had someone on earlier where we were talking about houses they do exterior, and someone coming into someone's home, selling someone's home, that's something that they lived in. It's very personal. So
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's so much care that goes into that. And we're also working with, especially when you help someone sell or buy, but really sell, you're also helping someone through one of the most significant moments in their life, sometimes for the good and sometimes for the not good.
Right.
You become so much more than just a realtor. I always say this isn't really a sales job. This is a counseling job. You are here to help guide people financially, emotionally.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a very stressful process.
Yes, it can be. And our job is we never say we can eliminate stress, because real estate transactions in general are a stressful business. Our industry wouldn't exist if they weren't.
Right.
Most people will use a realtor to buy and sell their home. But a lot of what we do is reduce stressors. We have a lot of tools in our toolbox that a lot of other realtors do not use that help set our clients up for success, whether that be helping them find an off-market opportunity that no one else had available to them. We do a lot of that for our clients.
Right.
Or we're helping a seller put extra proactive plans in place to make sure that when we find the buyer for that home, we're going to close with that buyer. We're not going to have to return to the market. Because the return to the market rate or contract fallout is upwards of 20%. It's huge. But ours is 10% or less.
Oh, that's amazing.
And a lot of that is because of all these little things that we do just to make sure we're setting clients up for success.
Exactly. And reputable clientele, of course, is something that sounds like your guys' company is working towards.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. And if someone was looking for you guys online, where could they find you?
So theyoungteam.com is our most visited resource. That's where you can see all about our team, our different value propositions, all of our team members. And then you can see our office locations and all of the real estate we have on the market. And just get to reach out that way for sure. Instagram as well, but definitely the website.
All right, awesome. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. Everyone, that was Anna Lloyd with the Young Team Realtor here, who's in Akron right now, but is around Summit. And thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. I'd like to thank the Young Team again for sponsoring this video. And without viewers like you, we would not be able to have Good Morning Akron. So thank you again for watching in every day. We'll see you back right after this.